Hello, everyone, and happy Friday afternoon. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Friday afternoon edition of WRMK News 12. Let's begin your afternoon broadcast. First up, elite field gathers in New England ahead of historic 130th Boston Marathon. The world's top distance runners have arrived in New England as preparations intensify for the 130th Boston Marathon, set to take place Monday under potentially frigid conditions. Members of the professional field met with media Friday, offering a preview of the competition and reflecting on past performances. Among them was defending women's champion Sharon of Kenya, who expressed confidence heading into this year's race. Notably absent from the field is 2024 winner Helen, who will not compete. Sharon enters the race following a standout performance last year when she broke the course record after pulling away from Helen in the finish and final stretch. She recalled the emotional finish where she was greeted by her mother at the finish line. I remember crossing, and all I could think about was who was waiting for me at the end, Sharon said Friday. Being able to break the record was amazing. The women's field is a widely regarded as one of the deepest in recent years, with a strong contingent of American runners expected to contend. On the men's side, defending champion John of Kenya returns with hope of securing back-to-back titles. His 2025 victory carried historically significance as he joined his brother Wellesley, the 2012 champion, to become the first sibling to win the Boston Marathon. It feels good to be back in Boston, John said. We are now only two brothers who have won Boston, so I'm trying hard to make it 3 this year, even if everything goes well on Monday. He is hoping for that win. Race organizers and athletes are also preparing for challenging weather conditions. Forecasters indicate temperatures may only reach the 40s, raising the possibility of one of the coldest Boston marathons on record. Authorities outline extensive security measures ahead of Marathon Monday. Race organizers and law enforcement officials detailed comprehensive safety preparations ahead of Marathon Monday, emphasizing coordinated efforts to protect runners, spectators, and staff along the course. The Boston Marathon marks one of several major events scheduled across New England this year, placing increased demand on public safety agencies. Officials say the scale and frequency of the upcoming gatherings require heightened coordination among local, state, and federal partners. We're supporting an unprecedented season of events, from Boston Marathon to the World Cup and 250th celebration, said Colonel Jeffrey Noble of the Massachusetts State Police. We're seeing a level of activity that truly puts our partnership to the test. Public safety at events like this is a shared responsibility. Authorities also urge the public to remain vigilant, reminding attendees of the long-standing guidance. If you see something, say something. Officials stressed that reporting suspicious or concerning activity can play a crucial role in maintaining a safe environment throughout the event. U.S. maintains blockage of Iran despite Strait of Hormuz reopening. Despite Iran's decision to reopen the Strait of Hormuz to commercial shipping on Friday, President Donald Trump said the United States will continue enforcing its blockage on Iran. Iran conflict threatens jet fuel supplies, raising concern for air travel. The ongoing war in Iran is fueling concern over a potential global jet fuel shortage, a development that could lead to higher airfares and reduced flight availability in the months ahead. And also, this Sunday is a big weekend for Boston Celtics and the Boston Bruins. For that report, let's go to Riley King. Let's listen into that report. The Boston Celtics will open the NBA playoffs against the Philadelphia 76ers after Philadelphia advanced through Wednesday night's play-in tournament with a win over the Orlando Magic. The matchup marks a postseason rematch from the 2023 Eastern Conference semifinals when Boston secured a Game 7 victory behind Jason Tatum's 51-point performance. This time, the 76ers may be without star center Joel, who was recently diagnosed with appendicitis. His availability for the series, including Game 1, remains uncertain. Boston and Philadelphia split their regular season series, winning 2 games each. Game 1 is scheduled for Sunday at 1 p.m. in Boston. Meanwhile, the Boston Bruins will begin their Stanley Cup playoff run on the road against the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo enters the postseason on a 4-game winning streak and returns to the playoffs for the first time since 2011. Despite that, Boston won 3 of the team's 4 regular season meetings. Game 1 of the Bruins-Sabres series is set for Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can watch that game on ESPN. And that does it for this morning news report right here on WRMK News 12. I'm Riley King. Okay, and there you go on that news report from Riley King there. And that does it for this Friday afternoon edition of WRMK News 12 at noon. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, everyone. And I'll see you back here on Monday for another broadcast. Enjoy your weekend as well. Goodbye.